What it is, what it ain't, you already know it's Top Cat 100 going hard in the paint. The real Feeltv, what you tuned into. Let's go ahead on and get that out the way. Now, y'all go to IG, y'all follow the real Feeltv. Y'all already know what time it is with me. Y'all already know what type of time I'm bringing. And shout out to all the love that's being showed. And to all my haters, your mother's sister favor Booker T. And your face structure is that of a mountain goat's. It's equivalent to it. That's all I'm saying, man. So when I say these, it ain't jokes, it's the truth. Now, people don't like it, but it don't matter if you don't like it, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you let me know, I'm going to let you know something. You know what I'm talking about? Because we got to get into this video, man. Because we want to know some things about Lil Hurk, and we want to know where all this really stems from. Because a lot of people think it stems from G Money, and it doesn't stem from G Money. It stems from Lil Hurk, because he the person that brought YB around. And this is what we got to sit here and look at. And we're going to talk about some things that may be said behind the scenes and things that Lil Hurk may want to get off his chest. But you know I got to make my rounds before now. You know what I mean? Or before then, before I get to doing this, because a lot of people want they shot, and a lot of people that, you know, is doing the same content that I'm doing that you all might need to be hip to so y'all can keep up on G Money, Lil Hurk, and all these other people's situation. And I want to shout out Headshot TV, and y'all need to go tune into his channel. You know, his channel is very informative, so y'all need to go ahead on check that out, man. I'm stamping him, and I like his content, you know what I'm saying? So y'all keep an eye on him, because all his content is related, you know what I'm talking about? Now, without further ado, Lil Hurk. A lot of people want to know, is he really with Bang Biz? First, we heard about him with Bang Biz, and next thing we know, he not with Bang Biz. But before I get into that, I want to talk about people talking about all of this stemming from G Money, and it really didn't, because G Money came along after Lil Hurk met YB. They met in school, and YB and Lil Hurk was actually best friends. And with that being said, Lil Hurk knows the most about YB, and he says it in his music, and he actually exposes YB all the time. And it's nicks and crannies and things like that that YB thinks of that people don't know about, because Lil Hurk is still here. So G Money ain't the reason why he had to go, as far as him trying to expose YB or whatever. That won't nothing. It's way more deeper than that. Now, a lot of people say you owe Boozilla money, and a lot of people say you owe Lil Hurk money, but that's not what I'm pointing at. The point is, this all started because of the simple fact of Lil Hurk befriending YB. Lil Hurk is the reason why Miss Burton, which is G Money and their mother, actually took YB in at an early age. And this is what people gotta actually realize and understand, because YB got kicked out of his grandmother's house or whatever. And, you know, first of all, he got kicked out of his mother's house, then he got sent to his grandmother's house, then he had started getting in trouble. So things wasn't right then. Now, that's a little shaky, a little fog. I don't know the details to his earlier past like that, but that's a little bit that led up to him getting in touch with Lil Hurk as a friend and actually moving in and looking up to G Money as a big brother. Now, as far as what YB did, all of that relied on him when it came to Boozilla, and him lying to G Money about Boozilla and all of this stuff like that with the stealing and things like that that we already went through. But you got to understand, man, he was a young boy. You know, he was young. So when you young, you're making decisions that you wouldn't necessarily make as of now, because these mistakes had led to a lot that's going on right now. And this is what we all got to realize, and we can't look down on that. But whether we look down on it or not, we can't hold them accountable now, because I think he's 20 years old still. So YB is still fairly young, 20, 21 years old, 20. You know, I ain't even 21 yet. Now, YMM Captain is YB homeboy, you know what I'm saying, from childhood. So it wasn't that he was G Money homeboy or nothing like that. He chilled with G Money and Lil Hurk like everybody else. But from what I'm hearing, he from the North. Now, a lot of people don't like when I say the North, because they saying that anything that ain't the South is just scattered. No, that's not, because if y'all call it the South, then it's somewhere that gotta be named the North, and even the west side of Baton Rouge when it come along, when people want to rep that. And if people want to rep whatever, the east of Baton Rouge, that's what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It just can't be just the south of Baton Rouge and that's it, because y'all done divided that from the top and bottom. So we know right then and there we can't listen to that. You know what I'm saying? These people just now 3-4 years ago repping the North and trying to label that as a section. Let them do that. Everybody else got their section, and y'all not gonna let them be a part of that. Just like y'all won't let the top of the South be a part of the bottom of the South. And that's just like in the city I'm from. Niggas be hating because you from a uptown part and they from a downtown part. And motherfuckers be acting like they go harder than you because they mother and daddy was poor their whole life and they had to live in an apartment complex. That shit don't make you no tougher, and to make it more, known. When we say we from the hood, when you from the projects, you're not from the hood. A projects is an apartment complex. You know what I mean? You from the hood, that's short for neighborhood. That's like Compton, South Central. But anyway, that's another story. But G Money, and has 3 more other brothers, as you can see right here. Baton Rouge Slim. Then we got Lil Hurk. And then I forgot this dude's name, you know what I mean? I think it's TJ, something like that, But all of these is the only brothers that G Money got. So all these people keep talking about this and that. I don't know what y'all talking about. Lil Hurk is embodying G Money as far as putting on for him, so he don't need to be signed to Bang Biz at all. Under what circumstances do he need Bang Biz when he got all the G Money fans that's riding for him regardless? And this is the facts. People don't talk about the facts. People want to keep worrying about why he not with Bang Biz and why he not with Fredo, why he not, DRing everybody that's up on the TV screen. You know what I mean? He was in videos with Lil Yoshi and them already. What more do y'all want, bro? He's a grown man. He got to make his own money. And if you can't hustle around the entourage and find no way to get in, you got to break off and still be cool and not be in your feelings as a man and then get your own thing going. And he know he got his own fan base. And this all this video was about, and what I wanted to understand, to get an overstanding about and to actually explain about this whole Lil Hurk situation. I could have dived in a bit deeper, but the whole reason of this is because everybody at some point made some type of bad decision, but we ain't gonna hold it against none of them. All of them grown now, and it ain't no chance to change it, but it's a time for it to die off. Now, with that being said, y'all go down, drop them comments. You know what I mean? Top Cat 100, I'm out of here.